stop playing hack-sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, these talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. Do like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to. Be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick a to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold ya. With that villain's aroma, peeling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice drilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. To put a coat over the stain just for the day. We whipping your brain soldier, hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'm a
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They stick with McCaffrey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and short, here's Purdy. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's... the spot. Ooh, keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Purdy. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third down, 1 yard to go. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, somebody got to do it. I can't
All on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Knocked to the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from fourth and short in this spot.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, nope.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First down throw here from Milrow. Buying some time right. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And he doesn't reach the end zone. Thought he might be able to carry that one in, but they are going to take over on the verge of 6 after that fumble. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. McCaffrey can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Fullback trying to power it across. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 14. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Milrow. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. We've got the 49ers in front. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 1st down here. He keeps this one himself. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
It's Walker on the option. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. 18, 19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That's dropped underneath. Walker. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. The Seahawks tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
9 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. He hucks it deep off his back foot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out of punt.
San Francisco. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
2nd and 10. No room to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Cougar 19. Shot 60. Shot 60. 19 Lions.
It's Milrow. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. And it's the 49ers who have 1st and 10. left side and reeled in by Kittle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Purdy on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's gonna bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they face second down. Milrow looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. To the air, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
One more on first down. Escapes a defender. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for them.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pistol now for Milrow. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Third and short, it's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A 56-yard attempt.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that play through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he will be stopped now. What to like about that effort?
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Slow momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
First down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 23. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
And the Seahawks with a dime look defensively. 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Oh, the football's loose. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. From the gun, Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 11-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A very short kick here from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49er first down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pretty throwing here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again. Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a little chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often the dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you're often in on the winning ledger more times than not.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, kid, here we go. Check. Grab your old lady. Mustang 19.
Now it's Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll get it up to the 27. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Here's Milrow to throw. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Walker now from the gun. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 46. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Shotgun now on third down. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He takes off with it. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
This is Walker on second. Room to run inside the 20. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push the lead to 20.
49ers 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Purdy throwing here. Left side secured by Ayuk. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, all set up now. First and 10. A run with McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.